Hey everyone, Gator here. I've got another trade I want to show you here with Facebook that I used a mix of stochastics and a 2-minute breakout. I was hoping it would go to the high of the day. It didn't, but you'll see what I'm talking about here. To catch this trade, and it was a trade I thought would be a good video. Also, you can kind of see my setup here, and in my last video you'll see it like this. For the sake of recording videos, I'm not sure if y'all like it like this or if you like it the other way. And here we go as a purchase on this. I'll talk through the trade in a second, but you'll see the purchase price here go through as Facebook starts ticking up. You see the stochastics starting to cross up. On the 1-minute stochastic is the one that I'm most interested in for that initial buy price, but you also see the 2-minute. While it is going down, because I've watched it enough, I know that if it pops here, there's a good chance it goes up. So just something to watch here so you see when I purchase. But like I was just saying, I have changed the layout on the right, how my stochastic screen looks. You can see I've got my watch list there. I can click through stuff instead of typing, saves a little bit of time. And then you can see my Fidelity layout for this particular video. I've got a bigger screen and I just have this one on here for recording this stuff, but you can see that. I don't know if this is a good setup, if y'all like it, if you can see enough of the screen and if it's handy enough, or if you would just like the TC2000 chart and then I can just post, you know, pictures and stuff like that of my extra entry prices and stuff. But I record my whole screen anyway. I think it's smart to do, so if you have errors you can contact Fidelity or your broker and send them pictures and screenshots and stuff, and then they can correct it. But that being said, here's Facebook. Here's my play. So I liked Facebook to run up. I had talked about it earlier and I didn't take it. And then it ran up, it peaked, it pulled back down, and I was looking for an entry. And this is different than some of the other videos I've posted. And at least as far as the stochastics go, you just see my purchase there. Because if it pops, so it's on the 2-minute 21. So this is a 2-minute 21. That's the trade. The reason I liked and bought early, it hit the 21, it started bouncing off the 21. So it's going up. So I know that if it continues up and I get decent price improvement, I'm going to be instantly green. So I take the trade there. You can see the increased volume. So I'm not afraid if it kind of bounces around here. You see that increased green volume on the 1-minute bar. I see that going up, so I have a lot of confidence in this trade. The stochastic is also crossing to the upside on the 1-minute. And if you look at the stochastic on the 2-minute, you can see it's pinching together and starting to cross up too. So this is one of those trades where it's not, all the stochastics are not going in the right direction. If you're taking Mark's original video and you're looking at it and you're saying, hey, you know, this is just one of them. This is only one when I purchased, and this is the main way I use stochastics. This trade right here, what you're looking at. This is the majority of what they look like. Some of them are going, some of them are not. I use them off of a moving average or in tandem with a strategy like the 21, green takes red, 2-minute 21, green takes red, and all those things to make money. And I choose to hold this. Why do I choose to hold this? Well, at this exact point here, the green takes red is happening. Two of the top two stochastics, which for short term works the best, are going up, and the one on the bottom, the 10-minute bottom right, is also, although it's trending down, is still going up. I also have the cues up. What you see here is I use OBX to record, so the screens are not set up how you see them. I also have the cues up and stuff like that, so you can kind of see the cues, you can kind of see everything, and I'm up, and there's really no reason for me to sell. I don't have the best price, but I'm green. And you're also going to see the risk here. So I'm just holding up, hey, maybe it goes to day highs, maybe it doesn't go to day highs, who cares? More than likely, and I was fairly green at this point on the day, so it wasn't like I was trying to make money early. Early I sell really quick for the most part, and I'm trying to just get my stuff, but I was very green here. I was like, let's see if Facebook can make a run for day highs with me holding. The smart thing to do would have been to sell half, go all the way down the risk slide, and then I'd have no risk, and I would have locked in, I think, half the profits. And at the most here, I think, if you can see my little option level 2, I bought in at 329. I think the top end of these, you know, was like 370 to 390 around this point. So I had 100 contracts, as you can see. Not recommending that size. Don't follow me in size, please. Don't follow me in stuff like that. You know, I trade for myself based on my stuff. If you just see this stuff and you slam in stuff, options, and you know, oh, there's a good chance you lose. And I take a lot of losses sometimes, and I can eat them, and I can come back, and I'm consistent and very confident in what I do. So don't just follow me with size. It's not a smart thing. But you do see I have 100 here, so I was up a little bit. The smart thing to do is sell. I chose to hold. Not the best trade, and here's the risk. Here's the risk when you do that. You can see the Qs are ticking down if you can see my Fidelity Q chart. I'm not going to go red on this trade, but right here, as it starts ticking down, and I'm holding because maybe it's still going to pop, the stochastics are still going up, but you see that one kind of crossing down. Okay, now you see my sell. I only made 7 cents on that trade, or so, I think, if you look at it, around 7 cents. $700 instead of $7,000. That's the risk, and it's a legitimate risk, and here's a failed trade, and here's when I hold and why I sell and stuff like that. So, you know, if you size down and you're only taking 10, it's a, you know, $70 trade instead of a $700 trade. So that's the risk when you're holding, and it's a real risk. So understand that when you're using this. That's what a failed continued breakout kind of looks like, and what can happen even in a name like Facebook. So while you might occasionally see really big numbers, you're also going to see this regularly. So yes, I made on that, but if it hadn't have ran up that much, I might not have. That's the risk with doing this, as a risk with holding longer. If you're a scalper and you're trying to kind of get into holding things a little bit, it was a good entry, it was a good hold. I'm not mad about that trade, but be intelligent and understand that you know, you can wish that you caught a move and all, but sometimes it's nice to just sell and to have that win in the bank. You know, especially depending on how your day goes. If you can do that right there, and you can do that 10 times, you don't need to catch the biggest move. You know, if you can make a couple grand a few times a day, or even once a day, you know, how many people could sit there, find a trade like that, wait for it to hit a 2-minute 21, if the stochastic sets up, take it, and then run with it. You don't have to work a normal job anymore if you can do that, especially if you get to the point where you can do that with size, or even a few times a day with consistency. So either way, that's the kind of the purpose of this video. I wanted to show you what I thought was a good initial trade, and even a good sell, but something that maybe could have been done better, and what the risk is when you're holding something as long. It's not always as pretty as that $12,000 win video that I posted. You can definitely risk a lot when you choose to take these longer holds, especially with options and more volatile names like Amazon and Tesla. Either way, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to see. I will start working on posting more constant content to this channel, including a 5K challenge that'll be happening soon. I've just got some other things I've got to do before I do that, but that will be coming, I promise. And until then, subscribe if you get the chance, share it with other people, and if you have any questions, I'd love to help you.